Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu and I am here for Giant Robo, episode 4. Last week on Giant Robo, in episode 3, we tried to save Shanghai and it didn't go quite according to plan. We got these weird crystal ball things and we tried to make a net of laser light energy electromagnetic, I don't know how it works, electro wires that would pull the evil Vogler sphere away from Earth and toss it into the stratosphere, preventing it from sucking the life force out of the rest of the planet, which it's doing a nice job of just rolling around at the speed of sound and destroying everything. Vogler Sphere bad. It very scary. Big monster. Big bad. Found out some more stuff about Bashtarl and ordered Daisaku and Robo and Tetsugyu to stay far away from combat for unknown reasons, which of course they didn't do. They arrived midway through the combat, fought Yura Anosu and Ivan, who was riding on it, and fully defeated Ivan. He seems to be like full dead now. He's just gone, which is great. That's a big win. Then, getting a little bit too big for its britches, Robo decided to make a big, giant Robo punch at the Vogler sphere and shattered its entire arm all the way up to the elbow and maybe beyond. At which point, Robo is leaking big fucking tears out of its big eyes and falling back toward Earth. The question on my mind is whether this is just bad or really bad, because we found out that Robo is nuclear powered and Robo is losing a bunch of fluid right now, and that can be very scary in a nuclear power plant if you're losing, like, coolant. That can be extremely bad. So are we looking at, oh, well, that's really bad, Robo just fell down and is screwed and the Vogler sphere can continue on? Or are we looking at a secondary double super mega tragedy in Shanghai right now? And I don't really know. Either way, this is going to be, we're in a tough spot. We're in a very literal cliffhanger as far as Giant Robo goes, and we'll have to see what happens next. So let's go ahead and find out what happens next in episode 4 of Giant Robo. I'm so excited to watch more of this shit. It's so much fun. I'm having such a blast with this show. Also, you might notice that there will be a difference in font. That's because I've switched players again, and it's got like an actual styled font. I don't know if I love it, but it has it, and it's kind of neat looking. Honestly, it's kind of cool. So you'll notice a difference there. In any case, let's watch Giant Robo episode 4. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions: picture-in-picture version in the description, timer on YouTube, and a beep beep timer to count you down. No more spiel today. Let's get straight into it. Cool. Give me that OP. Complete free energy. So there's that big fire. Bam bam. Dun, dun. We see all these weird robots. We're now halfway through and none of these have shown up. So they just exist, I guess. What is that even? I don't know. That one's dumb. Probably the most powerful of them. What's up? Wacha! So yeah. So sick. Hell yeah, Daisaku. Robo! Do the thing! Go! So sick. So sick. So dope. I want a robot. Science, why? Why don't we have giant robots yet? Fucking scientists out there trying to cure diseases and shit. What are you doing? Come on. Give me giant robots. Right. Ooh, we got some development. Hello, Vogla. Are you really there? Go. That was a different one. Yeah, please no. Don't do it. I can't hear you anymore. I'm on a giant rocket ship. Ooh, that transition. That's right. Please no. Please no. Please no. No, it's so brutal. Ah. It sucks so bad. Fuck. Ow. That's not a lie, dude. And we're leaking. Robo! That's a lot of leaking! Bye! Twilight of the Heroes. The bells of victory have yet to toll. That one's hard to see. Ah! That streak across is so dope. Roboka. Oh, he's headed straight head for. Oh, God. Oh, no. That explosion is sick. The way that it goes through all the little places and all the things. Oh, my God. I love that explosion. Or dust cloud, whatever you want to call it. Lol, no, dude. Absolutely not. Just a temporary setback. Huh? Huh? Nani? Saved. Saved Daisaku for now. But can we save his heart? His heart was always with Robo. Oh shit, it's coming closer? Oh, we gotta move. We gotta fucking move. Wow, that legit darkness overcoming everything. Uh-huh. You can't leave Robo. A zapper? What is that? Wow, that is sick looking. Straight Ava shield thing. Oh my god! What? Let's get fucking going. We're the heroes of justice. Let's do something. Fucking sick. I mean, it's not, but okay. Yosh. We're gonna do a try. Well, he had other things to attend to. Oh, and the light comes back. You're just gonna control them all? Whoa, that spin was sick. Oh, that walk was a lot. Woo. Okay, he is translucent. It is just the specter of her father. Not really there. Let's get it rolling, girl. But, I mean, it's not going to work at all. Are you about to sacrifice yourself? No, Taizo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Taiso, no. Sad Robo. Yo. Ow. I am hurting. I am Superman. He's just getting you out, dude. Oh. Ka-chunk. He's not invulnerable, my dude. Oh, Taisaku. Oh shit. And Robo dies. Yo, we're halfway through. What? I feel feelings. Who dat? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Impact. That's bad. Oh shit, did they take him? Oh shit, he just oh no, wait. What? Okay, okay. It's all happening in the same time frame. Cool. Oh yeah, he is. Smart Alberto. Wait, that's a move, isn't it? He just did. Oh shit, you brought it to him? Oh no. Ginray, no. I was thinking you'd let him just throw all those talismans out. Well played. Well played, my dude. Hey. Hey. Let's get the fuck out of here. No, 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 no. Ah, nice, thank you. Not there anymore. Wow, that's actually sick. What? I I I don't fully know how you did that, but I'm down. Yeah, no, that's cool. Does he have shape-changing powers? No. No, none of that's been demonstrated yet. Hmm. Mista. Alright. Oh, shit. Was he just talking to Genya? When he said that? When he called him whelp? I think he was. Alright, 2 more samples. And an undefended control room. Hmm. 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 Okay. Right, we're experimenting at the expense of all of that. I don't think you've got a choice. I don't think Daisaku understands. Daisaku's an emotional kid. God, that whole shot is so great. This music in the background, this like screechy violins, Excellent. Still love this location. Still love this background art. Oh my god. Oh, these people just jumping. Oh, what a shot. About that. Things are bad. Wow. What a landscape, what a battle. I love that. Yes. God, he is busted powerful. Okay, that's rad. Okay, that's double rad. Oh my god, it's actually radder than I thought it was. Oh my god, it's so slick. And we're all dead. Dude, these running shots are so sick. They're so smooth and groovy. That whole sequence coming up around behind Ginrei was just perfection. Oh, fuck. That's a good question. Who is he in? Ah! Ding! Oh, fuck. Do not let them have that. Do not let them have that case. Hmm. Betrayal? Genya? The brother. That's what I thought. Wait, what? What? Oh, she's not supposed to use her power. She's not supposed to use her power. What does her power do? Oh. Oh, my buddy. Hoarding? Yeah. Oh my god, what? Blam, 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 blam. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, those screen flashes are dope. God damn it, dude. He could just Bakugo? Fuck you, man. Alberto the Impact is a beast. You gotta give credit where credit is due. He's got one power and he uses it like crazy. Hi. Hi. Okay. Mr. Alberto. Uh-oh. Well, we gotta acquire now. I think he's gonna do that. But instead we're going to destroy it? Right. So what's the strategic purpose of doing that? Right. No, fuck you. There's no reason to explain myself. Big Fire is a him? Okay. Yeah. You, right? Or Kenya? I don't know. But he recognized the necklace. Oh, what a scene. Yeah. Loss. Now we get to actually steep in the loss here. Oh man, dude, this moment right now, this is what's been missing from Gundam. This is the moment right here. It's perfect. It's exactly what's necessary. We lose, we have to have a moment with it. Robo Broco. Dude, it's not that he's actively not he can't hear, dude. He's dead. He broke. Whoa. Oh, hi, Blue Beast. Harsh, harsh. Huh? No. Oh, they're married. I was wondering why she called him dear. Yeah, there's something much worse going on. Bigger losses here. Oh. I gotta do it manually. Fucking shit. You know what? It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. I am. Yeah. Oh. How do they keep nailing all these tropes? Like every single one of them is the expected best thing for the purpose, and it's perfect. They just do it perfectly. Got it. Who is a teammate itself? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Big brother Taiso. I don't know the reason. Taiso. Hmm. Oh fuck! Of course, it's got to be Alberto who twists the knife. We're just throwing all of our bad guy juju onto Alberto. It's perfect. It's as it should be. We get a tragic song for it and a 1v1. Let's fucking go, dude. You and me, baby. Oh, okay. So the automation system kind of works, doesn't it? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. We've been having this battle over and over. One strike, samurai, shit. Fuck me, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's perfect. And that's the midway. Go indeed, dude. Go indeed. Different angle for the 1v1. No looming instead. Yeah, you guys have clearly been fighting for a long time. Whoa, that Skeleframe. Go get him. You can't bring Greta Garbo too close, though, right? Because she's a drive. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bruh. So sick. What the fuck? Okay. I'm waiting for... Dude, I'm gonna get chills when I hear that gal. Oh, no. Never alone, dude. All of us together, dude. Damn right. Oi. Oi. Let's go, Robo. Fuck. Ah. Oh, that's sick. Oh my god, straight fucking up. I'm emotional. I'm a wreck. I'm destroyed. Fuck you, show. Using the simplest shit. It always is what gets me. Fuck. Yeah. Wow, just off the finger. Dude, that subtle shift and twist, that was everything. Oh my god. Yo, fuck you, episode, making me think Robo dead. Oh, give me hug, airship. Yo, let's get the fuck out of here. He dead. She knows it. Yeah. So it was literally what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude. Aw, poor buddy. Yeah, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. You don't get the satisfaction. You might win, but you don't get the satisfaction. Oh boy. So did it just fully explode? Did we just beat the Vogler sphere? Or is this it destroying the oil fields? I'm not sure. Oy. Is it? I wouldn't look directly at it, my dude. How? Okay. What? 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 What happened? What happened? Oh, I am so sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh, she used her power. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, what a cut. Okay. But it has a definite big bad thing. Yeah. Hmm. Ooh, that pull out of all of the sound? That actually makes sense. You and your brother? Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm. That's a cool way to look at it. There's a reason we're heroes of justice. Sometimes it's because we don't have a choice. Yeah, I'm sad, dude. I'm fucking sad. That's bullshit. Oh, shit. They're not blood brothers, huh? They're stronger than that. No, Tetsugu, it's okay. Hey, can somebody go hug Tetsugu? I think he needs it. Well, he did, or your brother did. Yeah, and she still hasn't said a damn thing. Uh-oh. Koen Shaku? I would guess Koen Shaku. Is it, though? Oh. Duty. Oh. Oh, why did that get me? Yeah, that got me. I'm actually tearing up. Oh god. It's the music swell more than anything, man. Yo, she is the bomb, man. She's dope as hell. Oh. Ah, stop it. Fucking stop. Too many. Well, that's a death flag, Yoshi. Oh my god, the deathest of death flag. Big fire. Okay, I'm going to guess Alberto. Because this seems like his jam. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe Koenshaku. Yeah. Fucking shit, dude. But is that a baseball? Whips? Oh, nice. Oh, double nice. It's not enough, though. Ugh. No, you. Yoshi. Ugh. And that adds an element of bad juju. Can we get Robo to give some extra power to the... I know he's just holding on by a thread, but... Ay, ay, ay. You about to port? No. No, it isn't. Well, I guess you did save your brother, so... That's tough. Vogler? Vogler? Protect them. One order. I love that this one location has gotten so quiet and calm. Foglar! You're not real. Wait. He's not real, though. He can't be. Okay. Okay. It did. Bleep. Shit. So everything we did was for naught? Yeah, that's weird. Something about oxygen? Bloop. A twin? Super hard confusion, dude. Uh-huh. Okay, so Vogler had it as well, so he's not dead. No, fuck you, man. What? Oh, no, he's shadow pinning. Fuck, classic. Mm-mm. Mm. You're his brother? Did Vogler have a twin? Oh, Robo. You're pulling us down, Robo. Ow. Yoshi, no! Fuck, Koenshaku's so scary. They're really nailing this, like, like Dark Knight of the Soul, the villains are winning sort of sequence. Going for a suicide play? Shit, dog. Yeah, he's past us. Get him, Yoshi. Oh. Sneaky Issei. Crackle Pop. What does that do? Hi. What does that do? Whoa. Fully detaching the bridge. Oh my god, with Robo on it. Does it have the power to do that? Ah! I mean, that's good. If we destroy that, we win, right? Like, they're gonna have to do it manually, dude. Ah! Issei! Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolutely brutal. Oh wow. Shadows again. Ah, ah, ah. Bruh. That shadow magic is a bitch. What? What? How is he both? What the fuck? That's your brother. How is he both? What is going on? I thought I figured it out. Now I fully have not. How is Genya Vogler? Robo? Hi! Gimme that, bitch! Catchy. Nice catchy. Squeeze. Robo squeeze. Hi. Gow. Gow gow. Yeah. That's me. Alright, there's still one final clickety clack. Yoshi, what are you gonna do? Oh my god. And pushing it off with the extendable spear. Extendable rod. Fuck. Bless Yoshi. Oh no. What? Oh, the last resort, huh? Robo squeeze. It's my brother. Yeah. We knew that. Emmanuel. What a shot. Oh. This episode was brutal. That was a brutal half an hour, man. I mean more than half an hour, 45 minutes, almost 42. Okay, so this is just music, but then there's always a cool frame at the end. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna go find the frame at the end because it's always dope as hell. What? Okay. The day that boy met Robo, I'll keep the promise that I made to my father. Is that Daisaku with Daisaku's father? I'll see it through along with Robo. The day he parted from his father was the beginning of it all. Can a new era be reached without misfortune? We've got a dude in like a weird garb with a big robot. We've got young Ginrei. Got young Emmanuel Genya. We've got the scientists fleeing from the thing. We've got a Vogler down here. And we are going to get to see this guy and his, like, curved, crescent-headed robot. And the original creator of Robo, huh? Okay, still hard confused here. Why does Genya / now we know Emmanuel appear as the Doctor? That it's like some other power that we haven't had revealed yet. I don't know. Okay, I have to give the biggest credit where there is credit due here, which is that the emotional roller coaster of this episode is absolutely top notch. The amount of the amount of times that are absolutely tragic, and we have so many characters sacrifice themselves. As far as we know, Issei has sacrificed himself because he fell off the thing. We know that Yoshi has. We know that that Taiso has, and he's gone. In the most brutal fashion. Robo does, and then comes back. Oh. I need a minute. I honestly, I need a minute because I'm a bit overwhelmed by how powerfully emotional this episode was. Previous episodes have been like, oh, some crazy shit's going down, some cool stuff in the world. This episode takes the characters that we've built, takes all of the interactions and the relationships that we've had between them, and like takes that network, that web, that spider web that's built up, and plucks pieces out of it and forces it to reform stronger bonds in the interim pieces. It's so smart, and it's all off the back of really simple trope-filled storytelling. Like, these two have been enemies for a long time. In order to sacrifice himself and do the stay behind in order to do a thing that has to be done manually when it was supposed to be done automatically, Brother Taiso stays and fights Alberto. And beyond that, they fight in a one move takes all battle. And beyond that, they fight in a one move takes all battle, but Taiso actually chooses different stakes, which are that he's protecting the machine behind him as opposed to actually fighting Alberto. So we get the trope of Alberto not feeling like he's actually beaten his long-term rival, and it's just a multi-tiered, multifaceted win for Taiso. And yet it's brutal emotionally because we find out for real, for sure, that his significant other in Yoshi like knows that he's gonna do this and has to do it. Give me a minute. Give me a hard minute. Give me a hard minute here, because the storytelling in this episode is next level. Except that it's not. It's not even next level. It's all the simplest shit. It's just so dense with it that it's and so excellently executed. I'm deeply impressed by the feel of this episode. Okay, I still need a minute. I'm gonna take my fucking minute. Okay. Weird thought that's not on the core thing that I really want to hit on this episode, but it's just sort of me running through questions and ideas. Emmanuel / Genya's power is all around shadow, isn't it? As far as we've actually seen. We've seen him pin shadows, and we've seen every time that he, as Vogler, appears. And I think it is physically Genya, but everyone sees him as Vogler sometimes. And at one point, I was like, oh, people are just putting the idea of Vogler on him, and we're seeing that visually. But it's clear that they're actually seeing him as Vogler, right? So there's some kind of like disguised self thing going on here, but I think it's related to shadows. I think it has to be. And every time we see him, we put his big shadow of Vogler up on the wall. It's weird. It's something like that. Maybe it's another power that has a backfire to it. That has like a if he spends time pretending to be Vogler, he like actually becomes him or some shit. But I'm still not fully convinced that Professor Vogler doesn't just have a twin brother who's also here, right? Like I don't fucking know, man. I'm confused by that shit, and I'm just running through confused moments. Okay. I think what I want to focus on is the emotional stakes of this episode. And when we've got an intro explanation by Daisaku of like certain levels, types of emotional stakes and like powerful realizations, and I will never forgive myself for that, we should kind of expect that there's going to be some emotional content in this episode. All right, love the backgrounds, love the Vogler. This is the moment where we go in for it, crush him Robo, in we go, and it's absolutely tragic as Robo's arm fully shatters against the Vogler sphere. Big bad, big oh no, big cry, goopy tears, and falling. Great. So we pick up right where we left off. I like that little bit of recap. It puts us right back into the emotional moment there. And this moment as Robo is holding Daisaku up and out is fantastic, and also just looks fantastic. One. Still classically all on twos. Still looks amazing as we fall through and boom. And then I think my favorite explosion of the show, full stop, is when we see this one from above and we've got dust clouds blooming through the streets in like a grid pattern. I think that's just gorgeous looking. And then we're showing the individual bits of it, and we show like full brick buildings being dilapidated by just the shockwave and the force. Absolutely insane. And the Vogler sphere just continues going, and Genya laughs. Oy, 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 oy. Is bad. Is bad to the bone. And just the arm out of the dust. No victory here. Just a living Daisaku. It's super duper sad and super duper rough. So immediately we add stakes in. So that's a huge portion of what the episode keeps doing is like bad thing happens, stakes get ramped up immediately afterward, right? Like Robo falls, the sphere is going to crush Robo and make him permanently gone. Uh-oh, bad juju, bad stuff. And then our characters strike back through heroism, right? That's sort of like the cycle of the episode is bad things happen, worse things are threatened, characters become heroic in order to prevent the worst things from happening, bad things happen to the characters because they're being heroic, and part of heroism is sacrifice, and we come back around to the other side and those bad things happen, worse things are threatened, onward and onward. It's so fucking smart. So these two show, I mean, it's so good because at this point in the episode, until Yoshi says Anata, and then I started questioning it, I had no idea that they were a couple. And maybe I should have picked it up in the previous episode, but it didn't register for me at all until Yoshi calls him Anata. But we're showing them like subconsciously, we're showing them working together. They're on the same page. Both of them are actively doing like shit while they're injured, while Taiso, sorry. While Taiso has his arm all bandaged up, he's using his teeth and like getting wires together and doing awesome shit. It's heroic because they're pushing through difficulty and hardship to make shit happen. But subconsciously, it's also that they're working together and they're on the same page. Immediately, it's building up toward the sacrifices that both of them are going to make as we move along in the episode. And it's fucking sad. I love the way that this looks from inside the Vogler sphere. It makes it feel like even though this isn't the exact plan that they had planned for before, it's actually working and like there's an effect happening here. And seeing Genya freaking out in this moment is really lovely. It's also a moment for him to do something classic, which is that he can blame his underlings for the current failures, right? Like Ivan did the thing and got rid of most of them and caused the main plan not to work, but now he can blame Ivan for the problem. And that's going to be, I think, a classic thing for Genya moving forward, is that he will continue blaming his underlings as opposed to taking on responsibility himself. And it's a thing that we put up as a flaw between the two. or a difference between the two. Okay. God, there are some sick fucking cuts. There are a couple of really sick cuts of Issei. There's one, yeah, that one right there, where he does this spin around thing, and I think it has to be all on ones, and it is. It's just because of his sleeves that flip around along with the sword, and then as we fade the background in, it slows down a little bit, and he just hovers there, and it's fucking sick. And then this shot of Ginrei walking up, I gotta say, is like full model movement stuff, and it's super good. And it's on twos. But I really wonder who animated that, because it's like the angle is perfect, the movement, and then the shift from like physical body character acting into the close up on the face and the expression of like surprise that she demonstrates is really stellar. It's just so good. It's such a good use of these character designs. All right, Anata, how are the controls coming? Fucking dope stuff. Really cool framing. This definitely won't be easy. This is serious. I have a favor to ask. And we set it up because we know what he's going to ask, and so does she. And we get to have a moment of significant tragedy before that moment of significant tragedy. We get this moment, and Robo tries to move, and it can't. We have to escape. We have to. And Robo tries, and Robo fails. And he yells, and he yells. And this subtle moment, right? Just this subtle darkening of everything on the frame. And we register it, right? It's filmic. It registers to us as the death of a character and the tragedy thereof. And then we get to watch it register on Daisaku's face. Robo! Robo! And we get this scene. Perfect tragic sequence. Hand in the air, sacrificing himself to save Daisaku, and Alberto arrives. Ha, 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 ha. So this isn't the one where we get the junk into Alberto. I want to find that moment when we get to it, because I think it's sick as hell. Alberto is terrifying. This moment is dope as hell. Right. Haha, keep your arms where I can see them. And so he lets a bunch of these things spill out, and it's like, that's a move. Clearly a move, and the case is everything. All right, cool. Fully wrap him up mummy mode in the case, grab the kid, get going, bounce out, and then this is the one thing in the episode that I think is ridiculous. Like, how did he head down? What? Pop? Huh? No demonstration of any kind of power like that before. Okay, sure, whatever. Gotta fight Issei and go after the girl. Go after the girl, gotta get the girl. Good. And the bad guys will take to the skies themselves. Good. So we come over here to talk about some stuff that they're doing. I'm just going to run through this again because I'm not 100% sure that I caught all the lines. So give me a sec. I'm just going to go through this whole scene just to read the lines. Okay. So up until we make this about the Shanghai operation, I kind of don't quite get it. It might be that I'm trying to read too far into it. So they've got these other samples. They've got more than one negative Shizuma drive now. And they're trying to figure out a way to deal with the energy nullification problem. And then the thing that I do understand that I want to talk about and want to mention, because I mentioned it just a second ago, is that, however, then Shanghai will fall, right? And we see in his mannerisms and the way that he speaks, he takes this puff of his pipe. That may be too high a price to pay, even if I'm the one in charge. Immediately, I'm in command, and it's my responsibility that is happening. And then he grips the stone wall, as in a classic like fist clench behavior. And the professor tries to tell him that, no, I'm sure that they all understand. But clearly, like, this weighs on him that he's allowing something bad to happen by his own order. And this is that distinction that I wanted to draw between the way that a, like, to use weird terms, a like good aligned leader and an evil aligned leader treat either the failures of their underlings or the responsibility that they have as an individual. And it's I think key to writing those characters is that in some cases a good aligned leader will take the responsibility upon themselves completely, because what he could do instead is go, fucking Daisaku sucks. It's his fault that Shanghai is going to fall because he's stupid and he didn't follow my order and he made Robo go there, right? Because that's kind of what Genya's doing with Ivan. Dang, Ivan, you didn't do enough, right? But he did. It's just interesting to see the way that these two different characters are written and both of them being leaders in their own right. It's cool. Okay, so I'm sure that they understand. And he saw, was forced to learn the harsh truth. He himself is a boy who can't do anything on his own. His youthful heart wanted to lash out and go into battle, but he was ordered to stay put, and this is the final result. But the outcome has not been decided. The battle really begins when you realize your own potential. But what if you realize that your own potential kind of sucks? So now we must believe in them. I love the location. I love these dudes just bouncing around, jumping all over the place. Medical teams to assist the wounded. Everybody move. Everybody go. Where are they? Got to get to them. Oh, it's this moment. Cut to Alberto the Impact. What's great here is that there is nobody looking at Alberto through like a scouter thing or a pair of binoculars that they're zooming in. This is how I imagine Alberto sees the world, right? Is like zoom, zoom, zoom through his eye thing. And we know that he kind of does because he does like a tracking thing to find Ginrei in a moment after this. But it's really cool. It's so fitting as a scene for him. It's just so dope. And then I love the long shadows being cast by this bright light behind him. It's so perfect for a villain. He's so sick. He's such a sick fucking villain, dude. You think you can hide from me? I'll smoke you out. And we get some of the best cuts of the episode here, I think. Big boom, whole sewer going and exploding, these spiraling things of energy. We do this one cycle of like background animation. It is full background animation, obviously, but it's just one cycle that we can continue. And then we do another one because we're that cool, right? And we come up around them and they are there. We come up on ones fully. And then we move the camera and shift it around her. Oh, fuck me. It's exactly like a sequence in the Birth OVA where the boy character is running and there are explosions behind him and we do a zoom up and around him. Exactly like that. And super rad. So this jump moment, this flip moment, him sliding. Dude, Alberto's moves when he's just moving really fast are so goofy sometimes. This one's really silly because he's just sliding. But there's one a little bit later where he's on a rooftop and he full turns himself into a wheel in order to like wheel his way over to and like handspring wheel himself over to the roof. It's got to be more efficient to just run, right? Hup, 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 hup. Ah! But hey, even they provide some sacrifice. And then I gotta mention this too, because we do it all oh, that's why. It's all on ones. What the fuck? Because we do this frequently, is we have these like close-up, chest-up shots of characters running. And here it's Alberto. But they look so smooth and crispy. And I was wondering what the deal is with that. And now I realize as I frame through it, it's that it's all a run cycle on ones. What the fuck? That's not supposed to be on ones. And yet, it looks so crispy because it is. I'm nothing but impressed by that. All of Alberto's moves and powers. Again, he's a character who's got one power that we really see, which is he makes things fucking explode in front of him. And yet he uses it to fly. He uses it as a blast. He uses it to threaten. He uses it to explode big things. He uses it to roast an entire sewer system so that it explodes behind characters. He uses it like as propulsion for himself. He uses it for everything, and it's like it's exactly how it should be when a character has like one power and they're forced to use it for all sorts of things. Again, I mentioned it being kind of like Bakugo because it is like from his hands and it's an explosion that he creates or like some kind of force that he creates. And it is, but it's that same idea of taking the one quirk and making it a like complete suite of abilities, and it makes him really fucking excellent. I think another series that does the kind of build up and the kind of thinking, the thought process that goes behind characters with one power using it to the utmost would be Worm or Parahumans by Wildbow, which is a written series, a web novel, I guess, or something like that. But the idea there, like, there's a character there who just uses knives and has the ability to extend any blade to any distance and like slice with it, and has a full suite of abilities that he uses based around that principle. And all these other characters who have similar things, and they've pushed it to the utmost because there's like a competitive world of parahumans out there. It's pretty cool. It's neat. I like it a lot as a way of thinking about superpowered characters and a way of building up one character who could just be the I try to explode you with my hands guy into being significantly more threatening and more versatile. Super rad. Okay, so who is he? And she gets blasted by this blast, and it's very convenient because it blasts away a portion of her clothing, not to expose her. And can we mention this really quick? 90% of anime, if a female character who has been designated as attractive female character gets hit by a blasty explodey attack, it's gonna tatter their stuff so that it shows skin. Not what we're doing here. Not the point of what's going on here. And there's never a bit of anything shown. Fuck yeah, good shit. Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. What we do show is plot. Like actually plot, not titties, right? Because sometimes that's what plot means. No, actual plot stuff. The little necklace that she keeps falls out. And so Genya sees it. And so he knows. He knows something is up here. And he recognizes his sister. Ding! Also, the hair movement in there is just gorgeous. And we get this fucking classic scene. Holding onto a thing, anchored to it, gonna die if you let it go. Absolutely terrible situation. It's all over. You'll not escape. Big hand, big boom. Prepare yourself, woman. And a choice is made. Ding! And we blow glue. We glow blue and get a completely new power. And we've set it up before. This is the teleportation. And it fucking warps the like atomic structure of his arm into goop. I ain't never seen anything like that. What the fuck, man? And he pulls it back, and there's like a physical barrier of shielding that warps him as he gets closer to it. It's the coolest idea, right? An extended bubble out from her within which things are warped and changed. And he cannot push further. She concentrates, and they blink out. What's going on? And he's seen this before. He knows exactly what this is. It can't be Masaka. And they see it from all the way over there. Issei sees it as well. Ginrei. And she whoop pop. And she's gone. He looks at his hand like, what the fuck was that, man? Oh yeah, so here's our moment of turning into a wheel. This is Wheelberto. Sometimes you just gotta go fast, man. You just gotta turn your arms into motorbike handles and become the wheel. Why this is a thing that he does, I don't know. Why this is the way that we animate him doing that, I don't know. But is it rad? Yeah, it's fucking rad. It's fucking insane. Lots of cool impact frames. I don't think we have time to go through all of them. But this is just a sick moment. Great background. Greta Garbo being a warship, firing blasts of shit. It's fucking dope. And of course, him flying and blowing up incoming projectiles as he does so. Insane. Alberto's dope. He's just dope, dude. Sokomade da. That's enough. I'm going to make some changes. We're going to explode the oil fields, and it is my choice to do so. So, ultimate power over everyone who's under you, but no responsibility, right? I get to choose exactly what we do, but you get to take the fall when things go wrong. Hmm. A little bit. Nope. Vogler is already in preparation. So I think that the Vogler sphere shattering is intended, right? Like that's the goal? I guess I'm a little unclear with that. Okay, capture the last oil field on Earth in order to create a base of operations for Big Fire where we've got power. But if I blow it up, even us members of the BF group will be unable to use it. And that's what you're thinking. That's your concern. I will not explain myself. Get fucked. I'm in charge. Har har. So I'm intrigued by this because it makes me think that Genya is just using Big Fire as well, and just wants to end everything. Like, it's just a pure end the world, fuck it all. Not interested in his own power or in, like, cementing power for Big Fire or any of that, really. I think he's just going rogue here, but I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Koen Shaku will follow his orders, even if Alberto will not. She showed me something very interesting. And he says, I thought only one particular person had such an amazing power. And I don't know, because of the ambiguity in his statement, whether he means Vogler, maybe, or if he just means himself, like him having some kind of space warping power himself. I think he just means himself. But I don't know. I fully and genuinely do not understand. But how can it be? How can she be? Okay. This moment is so important because we're about to hit our second round of tragic shit, right? We know now, having watched this episode through, that the next set of things that's about to happen is simultaneously uplifting and deeply tragic. Yoshi's going to die. Issei's going to fall off the thing. We're going to fight. We're going to almost lose the case to Vogler. Vogler's going to show up. We're going to lose the Greta Garbo and almost all the people on top of it. Yoshi's gonna fully sacrifice himself. The one bittersweet thing is that Robo hasn't awakened yet, and we have to handle that. We need a moment. It can't be a full denouement because we don't have the time, and things are going to continue, but we need a moment for the stakes of what just happened to sink in a little bit. So, here we are on board. Everyone is trying to do their thing, and one guy is sitting sad, and the music tells us exactly what we should feel in this moment. Tragedy. One tragedy, two tragedies, and every one of those tragedies is nothing compared to Yoshi, right? It's all right now. The enemy is pulled back. You can rest easy and call Robo back. Yeah, but I can't call Robo. He doesn't move. It's fucked. And he blames himself for it. Again, go-to-line characters putting responsibility on themselves. It's probably because I disobeyed orders, Robo won't listen to me. Oof. Oof. Sad, sad, sad. Stop your whining. Yoshi comes in. My husband just fucking sacrificed himself, guys. We got other shit to fry. Is this how you want it to end? Do you want to abandon him here? Crack! And Yoshi goes from, who the fuck is this even, to my favorite character in the whole show. Like, straight up. Has been here for 2 episodes. Favorite character. Then why is my husband still back there trying to buy you time? Taiso? More tragedy. And that's exactly what's going on. A favor. I'm not leaving. I gotta stay. And he takes that piece of his cloth and gives it to her, and she ties it around her arm. You're not. I am. I can slow it down for a while, and that's the most we can hope for, and that's worth sacrificing my life for. Ugh. Such a beast. And Robo is our compatriot. I won't let him become the bad guy. Boom. Anata. Oh, it's such a beautiful moment. I'm not staying behind to save the world. And I'm not staying for Robo either. So what are you staying for? You know the reason. We hone in on Daisaku for it to give us that implication. But we leave it unsaid. Oh my god. When you're willing to let your characters die in heroic ways, you can have the sickest scenes. Just the sickest shit. Like evil fucking Darth Vader mode Alberto with a giant glowing eye of mechanical parts with beams flying at it and stuff, walking upstairs to kill your boy, right? We know why he's coming here, and we know that's how it's gonna play out. And it's still rad as fuck. So dope, man. We stay with the slow, tragic music, too. Time to settle stuff. So he locks everything in, and he's ready to fight. We know each other's moves too well. One single strike. And I love this moment to fade out here. We got the looming threat in the background, the thing that we're trying to fight against. The two characters locked into their poses. Broken arm or no, he takes off the bandage, ready to fight, ready to put his all into it. We fully warp the floor around them to create this, like, spherical scene. And we cut away. Dong, gao. And we cut back, and it's a totally different sequence, right? Flat floor, further away thing, totally different angle, different lens, different everything. We've known each other for a long, long time. Let's go! And I want to see both of these because they're both rad. Okay, yep. Skelebeams. Beamatons. Whoosh. Crack, crack. Full skeleton. Gone. That electricity power that he's got, man. Generator of power. And we see it in his eyes right there, right? Looks back. We finish this now, but his mind is on something else. Robo is waiting for you. Everyone makes mistakes. What's important is what you do afterward. And so he tries again. Come, Robo. Fucking awesome attacks. I actually want to see that again. Boom, pop. Dude, the way these characters pop into place from here to pop, it's so crispy. Pow. It's oh my gosh. It's beyond just normal animation stuff. Just normal, like, make characters do the thing and do it in, like, a consistent frame rate. It's using the delay between frames and the way that we interpret those frames to create its own form of feeling and art and, like, flow across time. It's the hardest thing. It's always the hardest thing for me to talk about when I'm talking about animation because I almost can't think this way because you want to just look at the still frames as opposed to looking at things in motion. And you can say, like, oh, the movement between two things is so smooth and so crisp and so blah. But actually explaining with words the way that some animators can capture and can, like, again, it's the way that our eyes see and using that and manipulating that to create this, like, pop feeling as Alberto does these things it's so brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so impressed by this show all the way through. Because it's got both. It's got, like, consistent movement, like where we see Alberto doing that run cycle and it's all on gorgeous ones and it's so smooth and it looks perfect. Or we've got these very animated, very, like, pop, hitting key poses throughout to create these action sequences that are really just characters moving, right? God, it's so impressive. And in the midst of our, like, crucial 1v1 tragic battle of the episode, we get this uplifting moment as Daisaku says that Robo was always fighting alongside him, and everyone else was always fighting alongside him. And we do this amazing little, super subtle little pause. Right? That little pause. Because who's the most important to him? Everyone was always by our side. So please stand again and fight. And he begs Robo to get up once more. And he calls for him. And Robo fucking explodes in awesomeness and takes off. And while that, like, amazing, awesome, revelatory moment happens, the tragedy continues in the coolest 1v1, fucking full power battle, beam blasting. And they pass through, and Robo passes in between them, as though Taiso buys him time. So that's exactly what he's done. Alberto flips away. No, I've won, and we see it through the hole in his side. You fool. Wait, where's the moment where we see it through the hole in the side? There. Lock. It was my duty. It was what I had to do. Good job, Daisaku. You figured it out. Oh, and there's this really subtle little thing where we take Robo, who's just a still frame, right? Just a still frame going, that's all it's doing. And we fucking rotate it in space slightly. No need for this. It's just awesome. But it's just perfect. It could be a CG model, right? It's so perfect in terms of its motion. And Robo appears beside us, sputters out, and grabs onto the Greta Garbo. So fucking sick. And this thing fucking explodes, and I don't know if that's intentional. I think it is. I think this is meant to be happening. Do you want to come with me? This can't be the way our rivalry comes to an end, right? Because he gets to be pissed about that. We reuse some explosion assets, but there are also some new ones going on here, and the effect covers everything. And then we cut over to this place, and shit gets wonk, and I don't know why. Why are they unable to breathe? That's the biggest thing. So everything is predictable. All of the anti-Shizuma stuff that's happening is expected, except for they suddenly lose oxygen. That's very curious. That's very weird. Now, one thing that I would say is that fire is an oxidation effect, right? It sucks oxygen out of stuff. So maybe that has to do with big fire, but that seems like a fucking stretch. Another thing that I'll say is Professor Go uses fans, which have to do with air, and I'm wondering if he's a traitor. I don't know. Just curious. I don't think so. I think he seems to just want answers to his questions. Now is the time for truth to be revealed. And none of them can breathe. They all collapse. How can it be? And it fucking wonks out, man. I don't understand. This sample, he moves toward it, and we see Genya, young Genya, right? But I don't know what that means. You're right, it explodes. Great. Gorgeous scene, super sad moment. The sad moment continues here for Yoshi. Fully silent. No music plays for his funeral. It's just sad. Indeed. And Ginrei collapses. Tink. Oh, and the cut for it is super dope. Toppling each stair that she topples down, she fades behind it, and you can see like the angle as she does. So good. And her hair falls around her. Her power is bad, and we get to find out more about it. I used it, but only a little bit. Can teleport to the other side of the world. Not even the BF Group's elite, but it's a double-edged sword. Does someone else have a similar power? I don't know. And what is Genya's power? If hers is so insane, what is Genya's? I don't know. So she is Vogler's, yes. The person who caused the tragedy is Ginrei's father. But your father is the one who made Giant Robo, so it all comes full circle, right? All of us have these things in our past. Yeah. And we discover that Taiso and Tetsugu aren't blood brothers, but are closer than that. And that's fucking powerful, too. God, man, this episode is heavy. Heavy, 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 heavy. No, it's all my father's fault. Because he purposely recreated the tragedy. But it's not your father, is it? It's not Vogler, is it? It's young Vogler. Whoop, whoop. Intruder, and it's Koen Shaku. And that is bad, because we haven't seen anybody capable of dealing with Koen Shaku. Koen Shaku may not be alive right now. He might be a fucking ghost. All personnel, prepare for combat. So, bad things happen. We threaten worse things. Characters get to be heroic. Bad things happen. This fucking moment where Yoshi just becomes mom to everybody for a second, just pulls everyone in. Your responsibility is to teleport the fuck out, even if it costs you your life. The case is everything. And Ginrei nods. She brings Daisaku in. It was only for a little while, but you were like a son to my husband and me. And so that answers the question of before, which is what did Taiso mean? And that's what he meant. Fuck, man. And she pushes them away and does the classic, like, ha ha ha, we're going into battle to die sort of thing. Tightens the red cloth around her wrist. And off she and Issei go. Don't let them get even close. The battle goes, and we spend so much time, like monster movie style, not showing us that it's Koen Shaku until we show that it is. Give me the usual, hell yeah. And they fight like a well-oiled machine as they have before. And it's a fake. Ka-ching! Behind you, motherfucker. And he's like, nope. I face both directions. All of this in a moving airship that is falling out of the sky the whole time. God fucking damn it, man. Set piece, set piece, set piece. Battle, battle, battle. Don't you feel the same way? And we spend this time creating an empty location on the bridge for a weird, weird reunion. As from the shadows walks the dead Vogler. Impossibly. Suddenly got hard to breathe. And he says, like, we lost all the data. What bothers me is why it got hard to breathe. How could I have looked? And he clearly understands something. How could I have overlooked such an important detail? Yes, there is another Professor Vogler who could have made that sample. Genya, right? Bloop. What? Then Professor Vogler is... Yes. So Professor Vogler is his son, Professor Vogler. It's because of our ability to teleport that we were able to survive the tragedy. But my father never had an ability to teleport. So hand it all over. No, that's not possible. But he's also got this power to shadow stitch people, which is fucked. You're not my father, and he's right. Father didn't have any teleportation powers. Right. I don't know, man. Okay, and then fight. Tragedy. Issei do a thing. Pull the thing, get the thing, and he does, and it's a heroic moment, sacrificing himself heroically, and yet it leads to even bigger bad stakes, which are this thing on the corner, Doctor about to get it, and they haven't detached yet. It's a great cut, too. Shadow stuff, evil stuff, still under his spell, this jutsu's still going. And he starts to flicker out as he gets closer to the thing. And as he's putting effort into it. And he's flickering between the two of them. And I don't fucking know what's up with that. So he calls out to Robo with his mind, kind of. And Robo comes in and grabs him. Yoink. Haha, I have the thing. Nope. So cool. Robo's the best. I get the case back. Robo just does not care about your bullshit. And a hard sacrifice. Live on, all of you. Boom. And we make it out, pinning Koen Shaku there. And in the moment before he strikes, ka-ching, boom. My brother, Emmanuel. In this dope ass scene. Totally different background from any background we've had so far. Daisaku's fate. This is the sickest, densest, heaviest episode of Giant Robo so far. The moment of Robo reawakening genuinely had me tearing up. The juxtaposition of Robo reawakening with Taiso's sacrifice genuinely had me tearing up. And then the thing that really genuinely truly got to me is we do this slow, quiet moment after he's dead, after he's gone, where everybody is sad, and then Yoshi, the person who has the most reason to be sad, turns around and uses her like last words essentially to bolster everyone else's heroism and tell them that they can do this, as she then goes out and sacrifices herself to enable them to do this. Something about that moment of being in absolutely having every right to just sit down and go, fuck, man, it's all over. I've lost everything that I care about and I'm sad. And instead doing the heroic thing, that's the most powerful like twist, the most powerful character thing that can be done, I think. A while ago, not that long ago, but a little while ago, I talked about and talked through episode 1 of, and this is a weird pull, but episode 1 of Go Princess Precure, which is one of my favorite episodes of anime, period. And it's because of one specific moment in the thing. And it's a swell of music, and it's a moment where our main character is stepping back away from a scary person who is scary, who is clearly winning in this moment, right? And she stops, and the music swells, and she basically stops moving backward and starts moving forward against adversity again. And something about that character movement is so resonant with the way that I want to live my life, and so powerful to me. And I feel immense shades of that in the way that Yoshi acts in the second half of this episode, as she takes her own tragedy and swallows it and puts on a lie, a false brave face that is still a brave face, as she laughs and runs off into battle to protect everyone who her husband has already died protecting, right? Sacrifices herself to follow up his sacrifice. I don't know if there's a more powerful set of like character choices that can be made in film or in media. And this one was resonant and excellent. And I think the music sold it. I think the animation was perfect. So much about this episode is so far beyond what I expected when we started off Giant Robo. And then it just keeps adding layers of character power that just keep nailing shit. It's so good, and I'm so deeply pleased by the episode. Okay, I'm gonna look up this episode. I mean, we skimmed through it hard. We went through a lot of stuff here, but I'm gonna pull it up on Sakagaburu because we've been doing it consistently, and there's a chance we might have some credits. So give me a sec. Okay, scared me for a second. I put in source #04 and literally nothing came up, and that's a little weird. But here we go. We got 5 cuts. I'm gonna go back to front. Artist unknown mostly. So this is, yeah, blasting downward. Oh man, this is so good. Yeah, this is great. So we've got rotation, running, background animation, effects, and animated. This whole sequence is nutty. All the pop, 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 pop explosions. This sequence of background animation is nutty on its own. Then it's another sequence of background animation with the tube. And then it's this running and rotation around her as we go into jumping, leaping, skidding, throwing, zooming, flipping, flying, flapping, and then a totally separate sequence all on ones of just him running. Fucking bullshit. So I would guess that there are at least 3 core key animators in this sequence. One for the whole background animated sequence, one for the effects, um, and then somebody for this portion. Because I think this running sequence is separate, but I don't know. Okay. Listed as Takamitsu Kondo and presumed. This is the fight between them. Boom, bam, boom, bam. This is that crispy shit, man. Clickety clack, and obviously the huge power stuff that's going on, the insane like warping of space, and all these lines of like stuff moving are really awesome. It's actually too much for me to wrap my head around, I think. And then all this shit in the background too. Insanity, absolute insanity. Well done. Still in the 7 years ago by Annie Hunter. Click flip, background animation, running, toss a thing, become a thing, flip, flip, slice, and it shatters, huh? Kathunk, but it's not enough, not nearly enough. Okay, cool. Shoichi Masuo presumption. This is as we run and jump, firing. Oh, this is where we're just firing bullets all over the place, and there's explosions and impact frames all over, right? Yeah, this is cool. Oh, and right, flying around at the speed of sound, jumping off of incoming projectiles, exploding other ones, and zooming around them. That whole rotating shot is nuts, too. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is this where he does the flippy spin? No, this is a different flippy spin. This is the slice, and also the pop, where he like explodes here, and then we cut over to the other side, where his head is, or should be. Zoom, 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 zoom. Made in China. Very funny. Bloop. Why? Why? How can he do that? How can she slap? I don't understand. It doesn't matter, though. Because what matters is, honestly, the animation in this episode serves the purpose, the emotional purpose of the episode more than the other way around, I think. And I think it's absolutely stunningly impressive as a piece of art and as a piece of storytelling. I'm gonna have to go through this episode again, like fully by myself with sound on, because I have to give another set of credit where credit is due, which is that the music and the use of music, not just the OST itself, but where it's placed and how it's used. Like we get that sad violin sequence in the background of one portion, and then the actual tragedy strikes, and there's no music. It's just the sound of Greta Garbo and silent despair and sadness, only then broken by Yoshi, right? Fuck. The use of music throughout the episode. And music is such an important emotional touchstone. It's half the experience of a visual, an audio-visual medium. But it's really, really good throughout this episode. I'm deeply impressed by this one. I'm deeply saddened by portions of this one, and impressed by how that has happened to me. That it has made me sad is impressive in and of itself. Because again, I'm a jaded bastard. I've seen a lot of shows. It takes a lot to get me really feeling feels, and by the halfway point of this episode, I was feeling things. Okay, Giant Robo continues to be the most impressive show on my lineup right now. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. The pace of things, the storytelling that's going on here, the characterization and the feeling of the characters, and then the way that we've navigated these tragic, seriously emotional moments. And again, it's like changing this web of characters and characterizations by removing key elements of it, is huge and powerful, and I love it. I really do. Okay. That's going to be a wrap. I've been Tiabu. This has been Giant Robo episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you felt things for this one, because it was, I think, deserving of having feelings being felt. Well done. Absolutely well done. I'll see you next week for episode 5, and we'll find out more about, I guess, Daisaku's dad. Cool. See you there. Peace.